In a Target 12 investigation, former student athletes and parents in North Kingstown are coming forward. They say a well-known high school basketball coach would ask many students to strip naked in his office alone to conduct so-called fat tests.
The coach resigned in June under a cloud. Now we've learned the Attorney General is reviewing the case.
Target 12 investigator Tim White is here now with the exclusive details.
As we reported on Friday, former North Kingstown High School coach Aaron Thomas found a new job at a private Catholic school in South Kingstown. After we contacted that school for comment, they placed Thomas on leave. In 2019, North Kingstown basketball coach Aaron Thomas was a celebrated figure in South County after the high school's boys basketball team took home the state championship.
Best team I've ever had at North Kingstown by wins, 26. Only public school ever to win 2 titles in the same year with the D1 and then the Open Championship.
2 years later, Thomas quietly resigned. Target 12 has now learned why. For months, Target 12 has interviewed 10 former student athletes, parents, and town officials, and reviewed dozens of documents related to the allegations. Our investigation reveals Thomas was accused of conducting so-called fat testing on underage students who were naked in his office. Multiple student athletes who asked to remain unnamed tell Target 12 once they were alone with him, Thomas would ask if they were shy or not shy. If they said not shy, Thomas would ask them to remove their underwear. They say he would then use a caliper device to pinch their skin, including their upper thigh near their genitalia. Tests were conducted without parental permission or knowledge. One student athlete tells Target 12, "After I grew up, I started asking some real questions about what happened. Did I need to be naked?" The answer from multiple professionals interviewed by Target 12 is no. 5 physical therapists trained in what's called skin fold measurements tell us it is unnecessary to be naked for the test. In 2018, a former student athlete said he felt emboldened to come forward to police following the criminal convictions of Larry Nassar, the U.S. women's gymnastics team doctor who sexually abused hundreds of girls and young women. Police began investigating the matter closely earlier this year after the FBI received a tip. The police investigation lasted months but ended without criminal charges. North Kingstown Police Captain John Urban tells Target 12, "We were unable to develop probable cause to criminally charge the now former employee." In an email obtained by Target 12, a detective wrote to one of the former student athletes' attorney explaining, although the coach's practice of administering fat tests is troubling, especially since there were no consent forms, parent notifications, or other witnesses present during the tests, we don't see probable cause to conclude Mr. Thomas conducted the tests for his sexual gratification or arousal. Captain Urban also told us that Attorney General Peter Nerona's office concurred with their findings, but a Nerona spokesperson tells us this matter remains under review. The North Kingstown School Department launched its own internal investigation, and in February, the school committee voted to terminate Thomas. Instead, Thomas resigned from the school in June and within months was employed again, this time as a social studies teacher at Monsignor Clark School in South Kingstown. A spokesperson for the Providence Diocese, which oversees the school, told Target 12 they were unaware of the allegations before hiring him and nothing in his background check raised any red flags. After Target 12 contacted the diocese for comment, the Attorney General's office also reached out to the diocese to confirm the investigation. The school then placed Thomas on administrative leave pending the outcome of the AG's investigation. Thomas was a coach for more than 2 decades at North Kingstown. Those who talked to Target 12 say they either played for Thomas or had kids play for him between the early 2000s and 2019. They say they're coming forward now over concerns the behavior could continue unchecked. A former student athlete put it this way, "Just think about it. If you have kids who are 14 years old, would this be okay?" We called and emailed Coach Thomas multiple times, but he did not respond to our requests for comment. No one from the school department or the police would give us an interview about this case. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, 12 News.
Tim, thank you.